Hello my friends, welcome to my channel Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for watching today. We are going to dive into another installment of Who Am I Reading For today. This has become a very popular series on my channel, so I created a playlist for it. I just want to download a message and see who I'm reading for. So you just let me know in the comments below if this resonates for you, if it sounds like your story. I just want to know who I'm reading for today. All right, so I have, let's just get started. I have a King of Swords here. Some very clear communication coming in from somebody, could be an air sign. Oh, and this is the start of new communication. I am getting love here with the Two of Cups. This is communication that you've been waiting for. So one thing I see with the King of Swords here is that he's very, very clear about his communication, and he is one of those kind of people who, and guy or girl, doesn't matter, it's the energy that I'm reading here. We all have divine feminine and masculine in us, so it could be literally anybody. Could be an air sign, doesn't have to be an air sign. Could be somebody who, like a lawyer, like an attorney, a lawyer, a teacher, somebody like in authority, that let that be a confirmation for someone if it fits. If it doesn't, you just take what resonates and leave anything that doesn't. But this is very clear and precise communication. Maybe there's a decision that's being made. This is somebody who is very, very selective over their words. They think things through before they make a plan. They know what they want, and they know their truth before they make any steps, you know? So this is someone who maybe has been really, really thinking about how they feel about a certain person, or this is something that has been, you know, they've been thinking about this for a while, and they now have made a decision, and they're coming forward with very clear communication. But I feel like this is clear communication in regards to a connection, because it literally starts up communication, like rapid communication, a lot of back and forth talking, a lot of feelings and emotions being exchanged. This is very positive though, so it's like a lot of attraction, a lot of chemistry and passion, and, you know, emotional back and forth communicating. So I feel like maybe this person had to make a decision about you, or maybe you had to make a decision about them, and, you know, for whatever reason, it's taken a little bit to make this decision, but it looks like we come together here. There's a lot of energy between the two of you. It's very electric. It's very, very magnetic. It's very, very deep, a deep soul connection with a lot of feelings and a lot of emotion. So I'm also seeing, for some of you, if this fits, take it. This person may have had to think about what they wanted to say to you, because there may be some distance between you. I'm seeing the background. This person is way high up on a mountain. Maybe they're far away from you. Maybe they live, you know, at a distance. And so perhaps they needed to really just think about how they feel about you because of the distance. Maybe the distance was causing, you know, some doubts, some fears. But then I see, like, they've come to a conclusion and come to a decision. And they reach out in a very decisive, clear way. And it reignites the connection, or it reignites a new level of connection between you, or a new level of communication. It literally sets things off on a new direction. And this is very unseen. It's unexpected. So you may be sitting here waiting, how does this person feel about me? You know, and maybe you're waiting for some sort of a decision, and then all of a sudden here it comes. And literally it changes everything, you know. And as well as, if this is something at a distance, you may be planning travel with this communication that's coming in. You may be planning some sort of travel. Maybe they tell you they're coming to see you. Maybe they tell you they want you to come see them. Something's going on here. It's a lot of movement, and it's a lot of fire. It's a lot of celebrating. It's a lot of positive messages being exchanged. So let's dive in and see what's going on here. What do you need to know about this? What do you need to know about this communication? What can you expect? Where is it headed after? Let's see. What is this communication? What does my friend need to know? What do you need to know? Let me know how this is resonating for you in the comments below. So look at what I have here. The Queen of Swords. I feel like this person literally is recognizing who you are to them, okay? You two are very, very similar. You two are very good communicators. You two are on the same page at the same time. Maybe now everything's coming together at the same time. Maybe it wasn't before, and this person had to, literally make a decision to come towards you. Maybe they needed to make a decision to get over some fear, if there's a distance or something. Maybe you've been a little bit cold. Maybe you put up some boundaries because maybe you got tired of no communication. And, the King of Swords, he's very, he has a big, soft, gushy heart, but he doesn't express his emotions. And maybe you were feeling a cold energy, so maybe you went cold and you were like, I can't do this anymore. If you aren't going to tell me how you feel, or if you're going to leave me confused, I'm just going to put up a boundary and you're not going to hear from me. And maybe that is what ignited this person to make a decision to come towards you, because that's what I'm seeing here. And if this hasn't happened yet, it's going to happen unexpectedly. If this has happened, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Either way, I want to hear from you in the comments below, but I always want to know who I'm reading for. And sometimes these things are confirmation of something that's already taken place for you. And it also shows the rest of us, when you share these stories with us, it shows the rest of us, that, oh my gosh, this is coming. This has happened. So let me know. But I see that this person has gotten clear about you, and it could be because you pulled your energy back. You went cold as the Queen of Swords, and you were just sitting, waiting. Okay, if you want me, you know where to find me, sort of energy. But I feel like they have figured it out. And I see an offer here, an offer of commitment coming in. So perhaps that's what this person wants to communicate, is something that you want to hear. Maybe there's an offer of commitment. Could be an offer to work together, something like that, because it is a pentacle. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this person had to get over some kind of fear. And it could have had to do with the distance, if there is distance between the two of you. It's been a challenge in their mind, I feel like. But I feel like this is definitely a destined connection. It's destined to come together. There's divine union here in this card. And I've also got the Justice card here. So it's like we had to come back into karmic balance. I feel like everything between the two of you, whatever you've gone through in the past individually, things had to come into karmic balance. I feel like there's been some healing on both sides, and you guys both had to come together at this. It's like for such a time as this, because you've dealt with a lot of stuff in your past, and so have they. This could also talk about fear. I've got the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords, being in your head a lot. Some of you are going to identify with this as definite air sign energy, because there's a lot of air here. However, it doesn't have to be an air sign, but I see a lot of fear. I see a lot of betrayal and hurts in the past, and this is a cycle that's closing. And this is you coming into balance, and karmic balance, justice taking place for the injustice of the past. I feel like the two of you are justice for each other. And this is beautiful, by the way. This is beautiful energy. Very, very much so. But look at, we have, when this comes out in reverse, look at, it's like the dark side, So I feel like with all of this energy here, I feel like the dark side, so to speak, is what maybe this person was kind of dealing with, because I also have here the Five of Wands. I feel like they were very much going back and forth with something, dealing with something, maybe some drama and some chaos going on in their life, and needing to just find themselves again, needing to come into balance within themselves and in healing, because I've also got the Temperance card here and it's sitting next to my Justice. So I feel like, there's been a lot of healing in each other individually and from stuff from the past. And it's like karmic justice is taking place in each of you. And I'm almost feeling like it's divine timing. But I'm also feeling like somebody here said, if you are not going to tell me how you feel, or you're not going to give to the situation as much as I have been giving to the situation, then I'm going to go Queen of Swords on you, and I'm pulling back my energy. I'm just going to tuck away my feelings and my emotions, my heart over here, and I'm just going to be cold, and I'm going to focus on me, and I'm going to focus on my boundaries, and you know where to find me if you decide that you want this, you know? So I feel like they had to let go of some stuff that they've been dealing with. And I'm getting, you know, betrayals and hurts from the past. There's a karmic cycle that's been closing here. And I feel like the karmic cycle closing is on both sides. So I'm really feeling a divine timing situation here. And everything is coming into balance. It's like now is the time. And so, and you may not know that, you know, you may feel that. If you're watching tarot, you're probably very intuitive, and you've got this Queen of Swords energy, so you know, and maybe you've just been sitting back waiting for this person to know it also. But I don't think that they know that it's like divine timing. I think that they just had to deal with their stuff, and now it's like they've realized, especially if you've pulled back your energy, it's like it ignited something in them, like, I can't lose this person, you know. So they did what they had to do on the inside to deal with whatever they're dealing with, let that cycle close, and now it's time. And they see you, I mean, wow, they see you as the ultimate, male or female, doesn't matter, but this person really sees you. Maybe their eyes were just opened. Maybe after they let go of all their stuff that they've been dealing with, close those cycles and everything. You know, we've got the Temperance here. That is a very spiritual card. This is spiritual healing and growth and balance. With the Justice is also balance. Something took place spiritually. So I don't know if this person even really realizes what has been going on here, but in the spiritual world, in the energy world, something has come back into balance, and maybe the blinders have come off on this person. So he or she sees very clear now. You know, the swords, the King and the Queen of Swords, they're very clear. And they know their truth. They know what they want. They're very clear, and they communicate very clearly together. So I feel like maybe the blinders have come off, and they see you as this person who literally has it all. They see you in your power, and they're like, wow, I have to, there's attraction here. You're very magnetic, and you're the one that checks all the boxes. You know, this person is literally everything that I could have ever asked for. And I don't know if maybe this person now has come into this realization about you, probably because you pulled back your energy, because that's how it works. When we pull back our energy, when we're not getting maybe what we want, or this person isn't aligned with what it is that we want, or our boundaries and our requirements in a connection, you pull back that energy and you focus on you. You just continue to focus on you, and that's what this energy here is. They see you focusing on you. They see you doing okay without them. They see you doing your life and being happy, and it ignites and inspires in them action to come towards you. It makes you even more attractive, and it's like you are all that they see. They're seeing you on a pedestal. They're seeing you as, man, this person has got it all. This is everything I've ever wanted. What am I doing? I need to come in with clarity. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. Somebody is getting it together and coming in with clarity and sees you as their person. Also, as a side note for one of you, when two nines come out in a reading next to each other, it means somebody's moving. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, or one of you, this is very specific, this person and their clear communication may be like, I need you to move to where I am. You know, if there is distance, you know, I am seeing, like, this feels like distance for me. And this could be for some of you, this could be them in their head about some sort of a distance between the two of you, and really kind of just battling with themselves about that distance. But you've got that Ace of Pentacles here. You've got an offer of commitment, and perhaps this person is going to ask you to move in with them or move where they live, or maybe they are telling you that they are going to move where you live. There's something about moving, so somebody here is moving. Take it only if it resonates. But I feel like this is a divine union that is finally coming together at the right time, in the right way. And I feel like it's taken a little bit of time, because the Temperance says, you know, we've been waiting on divine timing, but it was because there was healing that needed to take place and rebalancing within each other, not together, but individually, in order for you to level up, to be okay, to be good for each other. You had to go through a period of healing in order to be successful together. Maybe you had to let go of some tendencies of codependency or something like that. With that Nine of Pentacles, it's very individual, very self-sufficient energy. Somebody who is very focused on themselves and really just filling their own cup and not needing a relationship or another person. You're just focused on loving yourself. Because maybe you come from a background of not loving yourself. Maybe you had to learn how to, you know, love yourself and create healthy boundaries. I've got boundaries here. This person is like, I do feel like somebody here went cold and just have been in your protective bubble, listening to your own self. And look at how she's ignoring the energy. It's like, I'm pulling back my energy. I'm not giving to this energy. I'm not giving any energy to this connection anymore. I'm just going to focus on me. See the light right there in her, you know, she's focusing on her own light. She's focusing on her own life. He or she, again, does not matter. I want to just make that clear. I'm reading the energy of the card. This is someone who is just in their protective bubble, focusing on their own self, putting up a boundary and standing firm. I don't want wishy-washy communication. I don't want someone who doesn't give me the same energy that I'm giving. Whatever it is, I feel like somebody went cold and somebody pulled back their energy, and somebody's only focused on themselves and building their own value and their own worth. And this person, it scares them, I think. It freaks them out, and I think that it makes them think that they're going to lose you, or that they did lose you. And suddenly, they get over their stuff, and they're ready to come forward. Again, if this has already happened, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. If this hasn't happened yet, or if it resonates for you, I definitely want to hear from you in the comments below. This is very specific, you know, this is very specific. So I feel like you're going to receive, first of all, you're going to receive clear communication from somebody. And it's something that you have a very, very strong connection to. And you're going to receive clear communication maybe about how they feel about you. And I think that, yeah, they've been watching you. They've been watching you from afar while you've pulled back your energy. They've been watching you, and they see how things have changed with you. They see you in the spotlight, and they see maybe you're getting a lot of attention, and that you are happy and self-sufficient without them. And it's making them realize exactly who you are to them, which is a divine match. And it was all meant to be this way. The universe has kind of orchestrated this whole thing. It's meant to go this way. So even when you pulled back your energy, if you did, it was meant to go this way. And it probably didn't feel very good, but there was cycles that needed to close. And so the divine had to orchestrate all of this so that on the other side of it, you've got fast forward movement, soulmates coming together. You may have had to close cycles with other people. on both sides in order to put you into alignment with each other. You take it how it resonates. But it looks to me like the universe has been in control of all of this, and you each had to work through some healing and stuff from your past, close cycles, and now this person is listening to their intuition and they're coming in with clarity. Yeah, I feel like you have literally pulled back your energy and you are not paying attention to this person at all, and it's opened their eyes and it's made them decide that, look at this. This is my person, and I cannot let this go. I have to tell them how I feel. They've been quiet. But during this quiet time, as I said, the universe has been in control with all of this. And during this quiet time, they've been listening. They've been receiving downloads. See how she's receiving downloads? You've been quiet. They've been quiet. They've been receiving downloads. They are listening to their heart, and their eyes are opened. And maybe you have also an intuitive connection where you're dreaming about each other. Maybe this person has had some dreams about you, dreams about the future. I feel like they've been doing a lot of thinking. Like I said, that King of Swords, they know, they do a lot of thinking before they make any sort of, steps. They know what they want first. They're very clear. And then they speak it in clarity, But they could have had dreams about you, a future with you, and saw how sweet that looks. And it may have made them open their eyes and say, oh my gosh, I have to come forward. This person is not going to be available to me if I don't get it together right now. So there's a lot of love here. We've got a lot of love here. There's a lot of cups. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of magnetic pull. There's a lot of, connection in the energy, like you are connecting with each other in your dreams and in your hearts, in your heart space. You guys are both very connected. You guys are both very intuitive. So I feel like this is coming, but you just don't know when. You're kind of waiting for it though, because you're expecting it. But then you're not at the same time, because you had to surrender. Yeah, look, we've got the Six of Cups here. You've got a history with this person, and it could be a past life history. Maybe you've lived past lives together, but I feel like they've been doing a lot of reflecting and a lot of thinking, and you may not have any idea that this person is thinking about you because they have not spoken to you, and you have not spoken to them, but they are thinking about you a lot more than you think they are, and they are dreaming about you, and they are reminiscing over conversations, maybe memories that you guys have had together over the years, or maybe reflecting on a past life. Maybe Spirit showed them a past life in a dream and they saw you, and it's bringing them out of wherever they've been. It's time. And I feel like this person is going to come through with some very clear communication that I have all these feelings for you, and I want us to start something here. I want to offer you commitment. And for some of you, like I said, this person is going to maybe offer you commitment in like marriage or something, because there's somebody here moving and traveling. With that Eight of Wands, we've got travel, we've got movement, we've got very beautiful connection. It had to go through what it had to go through, which feels very uncomfortable. But it was in order to bring balance and bring you into this. You had to learn something through all of that. Both of you did, in order to bring you into a higher version of yourself, to bring balance into each of your lives. And now it's time for you to come together in divine union, which is what this card means. Commitment, union, marriage, balance. This is a very balanced, healthy, stable, whole, trustworthy, safe connection. But it wouldn't have been had you gotten together sooner, because you both had to do some healing. And so that's why it's taken so long. Maybe it's taken a really long time, maybe even years. But with the Temperance, you know, it could be years that you've been waiting for this to come together. And it was for the purpose of healing and rebalancing. If you had tried, if you had pushed it or forced it back when you maybe first met them, it would have crushed and burned. So take a moment right now to say thank you to the universe, who has orchestrated this whole thing for you two to be at the right place in the right timing, for you two to come together in the right way to make this successful, which I see a very successful union. With the Chariot and the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, we've got it all. This is success. This is a soulmate, beautiful partnership here. And of course, our 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. You are going to get your wish fulfillment, and they are getting their wish fulfillment in you. So I'm going to end here. This is a very beautiful soul connection, and I can hardly wait to hear the comments below. Has this come together for you? And if not, I want to hear how this resonates for you, and get ready, because this is going to come in with that 8 of Wands. It's coming in at any time. It's going to be fast. It's going to be unexpected. That Chariot is something of an unexpected energy as well. You know, I'm also getting, by the way, before I close, you know, this is movement. This is a vehicle. Travel. The 8 of Wands and the Chariot both. This person very well could be at a distance from you. And that could be what was just consuming them. Maybe they were full of fear because maybe they've never done that before. But they want to close that gap. I see that. They want to close that gap. They want to move, or you move, or whatever. They're coming in and closing this distance that's been between you, even emotional distance. Because I'm seeing both emotional distance and physical distance. So you let me know how this resonates for you and where you fall on this timeline of this story. Comment below, let me know. And if you want your own private reading to see if this is about you and your situation, you can always email me, or, you know, my booking link is down below. It's always down below, so you can always find me there. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and the like button on your way out if you don't mind, if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next reading.